Okay, Gemini, I'm about to do you next. Let me just make sure that I'm on. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. But Gemini, we are getting ready to do you next. Let's see what y'all got going on. My candle's still lit. So we're still good to go. And this is sandalwood, and incense and citrus and cinnamon, sage. I be doing the most. Like I be having to have a vibe. Just keep the energy clear. So Gemini, we about to find out what y'all got going on. I'm just saging on my cards. Make sure we got some fresh energy coming through here. I be feeling like I be having to sage the stories from the last zodiac sign. Like I don't know why. Like because I feel like the energy gets left in the cards. Like that's why you see people, they still have cards. They still have their cards from like freaking decades ago. Because the stories, I don't know, like you really gotta put your hands into your cards and work with your cards. That's why I don't believe in people that's like always getting new cards, new cards, new cards, new cards. Like spend some time with your cards, get to know your cards, love your cards, talk to your cards. So your cards can talk to you. Mm-hmm. Yep. But let's go on Gemini. Let's see. We're going to pull what's the news and five what's the news cards from the Oracle, and also five what's the vibes. Okay. This is gonna be for mid-August for Gemini, mid-August. What's going on mid-August for Gemini? What's the story? What's the news? What's the news? Okay, self-numbing from something. Gemini. Okay, somebody was love bombing. Three more. Somebody was love bombing. Player. Feeling the blues. Okay. Looks like a heartbreak here, Gemini. Player, feeling the blues. Rebound. Okay. Somebody got them a rebound person after this. Player person hurt their feelings. I feel you on that, Gemini. Like the fuck you thought this was. Okay, let's go. Gemini for mid-August. What's the vibes? Clarify numbing. Clarify numbing. Okay, somebody's numbing themselves with one of their old exes. So you went back to an old ex behind this player person. Gemini. This person hurt you so bad you went back to an ex. They was love bombing you, left you feeling puzzled. Pairing up with love bombing. Player had you stressed out, migraines and worries, tension. Clarify blues. Clarify the blues. Okay, they had you feeling trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness with this player person. Anything else, Gemini? Okay, you had to block them. Block them for the rebound person, which is the clingy ex. Okay, was never going nowhere. We're just waiting his time. You got laughter on this end. Okay, so you will go back to your laughter after this, Gemini. So let's talk about the story. What happened with this? You have a person that was love bombing you. Okay, telling you everything that you wanted to hear, but the action's never adding up. Okay, this person could be a Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Sag. Capricorn came out, okay, Cancer came out again. Leo or Libra, okay, was the love bomber. Let's get some ages for this person. 61, 16, 55, 34, 43, 45, 54, 32, 23, 16, 56, 65, 41, 14, 13, 31, 36, 63, 41, 14. Okay, so teenage love going on in here, and a lot of teenage love going on in here, and also um mid age. Okay, all right, cool. So what was this person telling you? What was the love bombing about? What was this person telling you? What was this person trying to tell Gemini? Like what was this person trying to tell Gemini? You know, they're gonna buy you this, buy you that, take you on vacation. They're gonna do all these things, take you on dates, anything that you wanted to hear, but they never actually came through. I got take you on a cruise that they promised you and never came through. Also, anything else? Just not showing up. Not showing up. Narcissist person, very one-sided. One-sided, okay? You was giving your all. You was actually coming through and doing exactly what you said you was gonna do, and they never ever did anything. No dates, no meetings, no nothing. They just was coming over to have sex with you. It just was easy play for them. They didn't have to do any effort. And on top of that, they was gossiping, rumors. So they'll go and tell people what they was doing. Like, yeah, I promised I was gonna take a vacation. I ain't taking that bitch nowhere. Like they really made you to be a joke. But the tables turn and you wound up back. You wound up with your ex, this rebound person. Claim to be your soulmate. Try to gaslight you like I'm your soulmate. Like it sounded like they was just trying to do anything to get in your drawers, and that typically happens with teenagers too. I mean, you gotta be careful that teenage age yet. That teenage thing, they just still putting notches on their belt, so they really don't care what they're gonna say. They're gonna say anything to just get what they want. Clock that T for all the teenagers. Your parents should talk to you about that. Be careful with the gaslighting. It's at an all-time high at that teenage, sensitive teenage years. Sabotage, rebuild, president working on it, repairing. They broke something of yours, so they was gonna pay you back for breaking it, never paid you back. They took pictures of you also, so they're like possibly doing stuff to your pictures. I'm getting like masturbation stuff. That's something that they're not supposed to be doing with your pictures that you gave to them. Um, and they're hooking up with third party people. So yeah, all this gaslighting and love bombing, and still at the end of the day, they're entertaining multiple people on the side. So it's exactly what it was. It's exactly what it was. Okay. All right. Cool. Who's the rebound person and this clingy ex? Let's put them together because those are two in one. Who is this person that picked up the pieces? Could be a Leo or a Pisces. Could be an Aries or a Sag. Could be a Libra or a Leo. Could be a Capricorn or Aries. Could be a Sag or a Gemini. Okay, who this person is. Let's get some ages for this person. 43, 34, 26, 62, 24, 24, 42 came out again. 61, 16, 14, 16, 22, 13, 1 came out for whoever that resonates with. 41, 14, 56, 65. Okay, so yeah, you went back to your ex because you was like, you know what, I might as well just stay where the hell I was at. I don't need to deal with this shit. I know somebody who really loves me for me. We just have our moments of up and downs, but I'd rather stay somebody that keeps me in the laughter area. I'd rather stay with somebody that I actually could depend on and somebody that actually comes through when they say they're going to come through. Okay, so you decided to go with something more familiar. Okay, because this person was just spilling the beans. Okay, talking to their friends about you. Um, who's this X? Who's the X rebound? I think I did it. I'm gonna do it again though. Two more. Scorpio, Leo, Aries, confirming the Scorpio again. Okay. So heavy on a Scorpio for this. Okay. Um, how is this X feel about you coming back? I want to get the vibes with this person. Yeah, I want to get the vibes. How does this person feel about you coming back? How does this ex feel about you coming back? Because just because you want a rebound doesn't mean that they are accepting the rebound with open arms. Feels waves of emotion and fear that it may not work again. It may stumble again. It may not work. That they're just a rebound behind this other person. Anything else? They just feel like you're unpredictable. So this person is not too sure about you, Gemini. They don't want to get rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted again. They don't want to get rejected and feel alone again. They're worried this might not work out between you and them, and they feel like they know that you're using them as a second host. Number 2, rebound, side nigga. Someone to heal with. But then I'm going to get your true feelings just in case they need their cross-watching. Yeah, they feel like they stuck dead in the zen zone. Okay, so yeah, I'm not getting too many good energies from them on this, but let's see what your real intentions is with this person, with this rebound person. How do you feel about them? So they can know. All right, you feel peace, harmony, and balance when you're with them. You actually feel like it's a safe place, almost like a really good friend, somebody to lean on, somebody to trust. A familiar place. And you're feeling guilty as charged because you know that they are a rebound, and you feel like, damn, I can feel that my ex feels this, but I really need you right now. So it doesn't really feel good to be somebody's second choice or rebound person. But this is what is given, Gemini. Peace out, leaving or not caring. So I believe that's like the rebound person saying like, bye, Felicia. I know you're just here. You know what I mean? Because things didn't work out with the other person. But you guys will be still constantly dating, still moving forward with this because you guys respect each other's, like you like to be around each other. You have a vibe with each other that you don't get with any, you both don't get this feeling with nobody else. So it's like, we might as well, right? Head over heels, love, intense emotions. You might as well. I mean, you guys both, it's not both working out with you and anybody else anyway on both sides, or this person wouldn't even be available to you. Does that make sense? But this person is available because things didn't work out with them and others neither. So y'all might as well just stick it out. Yeah. Just take heed, proceed with caution. Reminiscing memories, missing someone. Okay, yeah, you will still be missing your ex while all this is going on, but it's all new, so that makes sense. So just know that this Gemini still will be missing their ex. They're going through it, but they really need you. And you need them. Okay, important person, you're irreplaceable. Okay, yeah, they're realizing that, and sometimes it takes that to realize who you actually belong with. Sometimes people have to go venture off, you know what I mean, and see what's going on to realize, like, nah, this ain't it. Let me just go back to where I was at. If that person is still available, and clearly this person is still available to entertain you. Okay, because that's what came out. All right, cool. So let's put this back. So we do understand now the rebound person understands who's cross watching, understands how you feel, and now you understand how they feel. Okay. Um this love bombing person left you puzzled, of course, tension and stressed out. Let's see what this person was doing. What was this person doing? Let's get the slow bus cards. Y'all not got the slow bus card. What was this person doing? What was this person doing to you? Dragging you along. Dragging you along like in a fucking wagon. Just dragging you along. Put you on the bus with everybody else. Like the kids. All aboard. All aboard. Okay? Um, Played minds games with you when it came to kids. Maybe they said they wanted a kid with you, or trying to start a family with you, but never did. Never intended on doing it. It was just to love bomb you. Part of the love bombing stage. Anything else for the Gemini? Anything else? Um, Never showed up for your birthday. They ghosted you on your birthday. They was rather be out with the homies smoking some weed before they go celebrate you on your birthday. A total piece of shit. A total piece of shit. And you're lucky to get away from this person, Gemini. Okay? But you did seek refuge in this ex. This is pretty much self-explanatory. You did block that person. Okay? I want to see if you and this player, love bombing person, is ever going to rekindle. Okay? Let's see if you guys are ever going to rekindle this. Because it just seems like your heart is so deep and stuck to this person to the point where you have to get a fucking rebound that's an ex and self-medicate from this person. So this is deep. Are you ever going to get back with this person? Are you ever going to get back with this person? It says new beginnings. As a fool. Foolish new beginnings. The answer is yes. Okay, so you will be seeing back that person. That's final. That's the judgment, and it was made. Okay, this will turn around. You will get back with this person. Unfortunately, High Priestess states that, but you will be coming back with some type of guard with you. So you're gonna step back into this. Unfortunately, I know probably Geminis didn't want to hear that, but that's what it's looking. So right now you're just in a retreat with your ex right now because you're feeling the blues. Okay, from what this person did to you, and you do have them blocked, but the unblocking will come. Let's see when. Let's get a date for August. Let's get a date. Let's see if we can get a month or a date, something. So I got 5, August 5th. You guys will be linking back August 5th, the 11th, the 16th, 23rd. and I'm not talking about get back together. I'm talking about like breaking contact, like speaking to them again. You know what that leads to. Breaking contact is like opening back the gates to, hey, big head, 25th. Okay. All right. So yeah, you will unfortunately be linking back this person, Gemini. But you will seek refuge with your ex right now, or a really good close male or female friend, cross gender. Um, and it is what it is. The cards don't lie. Okay, there will be you going back to your happiness and your joyness at some point. Let's see what's gonna actually help you get there. What are you going to do to get you back to your happy and joyful stage? What is Gemini gonna do to get them back to their happy and joyful stage? Getting back with that person. That's your happiness. That's where it lies, no matter how toxic it is. I hate to say that. That's the judgment. Once again, top of the cards, getting back with this fool. It ends right there. So that's your happiness, is healing yourself to get back with this person. But I feel like when you get back this person, you're going to step into it with a different type of energy. I just want to see what's going to be the difference between before and the second time you come back. What's going to be the difference? Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so you're going to be stepping back to them with knowing what type of games they play, and just not allowing them to play these games in your head anymore. Stepping into it like, okay, I already know this person's about, but I like sexual relations with them. I like their energy. I like hanging out with them, but I don't necessarily see them as a long-term partner. You're just gonna play with them. You're just gonna play with them. Sabotage, rebuild, working on it, repairing. So this is, you just want to have an open relationship with them. Some type of polygamy, open relationship. Friends with benefits. Okay. Unconditional love, giving, receiving, fairness of love. Like I said, yep. Fairness, affection, returned. Okay, yep. You're going to create some type of situation where you can still embed them in your situation, but keep them on the side, because now you know what they're about, so they can't get in your head, because you're not going to give a fuck what they have to say anymore. Nothing that they say can hurt you, and because I already know who you are, and I'm going to take you for what you for. But I see you when I see you. You pick it up when I put it down, clap that T. I see you when I see you, okay? All right, cool. And it says learning, expansion, transitioning, preparing for a union and new phase. Okay, so it's a new phase of this relationship, because you're not taking this person as a serious partner anymore. You're taking them for what they are, a bunch of fucking fun. And as for the males and females, this particularly looks like a more manly energy, where a man just realizes that she's a 304, and it's like, I bet, no problem. I didn't know you was a 304, but now that you know a 304, I kind of like that little thing that you do in bed. So I'm just going to just keep you around and just take you for what you're for. Okay. So that's when it's going to give, and that's vice versa with this. Okay, Gemini. So that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed. This is very interesting. It's like wishy-washy, going back and forth, but it's kind of good to know, where you can go to retreat for a while, so that way you can so you don't fall into depression and get back into yourself, and then you'll see this person on the back end. Clock that T. Bye.